The quarterfinal stages of the African Cup of Nations, they have come and gone. We are looking forward to the last four positions. Ladies and gentlemen, Nigeria taking on South Africa, and the Elephants of Ivory Coast will be clashing with the Leopards of the Democratic Republic of Congo in what will make semi-final fixtures for this particular tournament. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We are, of course, bringing to you some very brief and short statistics as far as after the quarterfinals fixtures were completed, and we are looking forward to the last four positions and who are those to make it through to the finals, and why not champions. We will be looking forward towards that. But I bring to you some very few and brief information, which is, of course, looking into our verified first top scorers and best goalkeepers and the highest paid coaches in this tournament. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Fabiano Deco. I am your friend. You call me your host this particular day, bringing to you updates from the African Cup of Nations, and why not the best and most prestigious tournament in the continent. We are looking at after quarterfinal matches, our very top scorers. I will begin from number 1 to number 5, ladies and gentlemen. The highest goal scorer this far in the tournament still remains Equatorial Guinea's Emilion Su with 5 goals. He's, of course, out of the tournament. And the second place is Gelson Dalla from Angola with 4 goals. He is also out of the tournament. And then third place is Ademola Lukman from Nigeria with 3 goals. He is, of course, still part and parcel of the tournament, and he can go past Emilion Su if he keeps his name on the score sheet. Number 4 is Mabululu from Angola with 3 goals. He's also out of the tournament. And number 5 is Mohamed Bayo from Guinea as well with 3 goals, ladies and gentlemen, who is also out of the tournament. So among the very first top 5, we have only one person who has the opportunity of taking this golden boot from this particular tournament. It is Ademola Lukman of Nigeria. Is he going to do that? It will be settled when we meet again to talk about the semi-final matches of the African Cup of Nations. I will be right back with best goalkeepers, ladies and gentlemen. After the quarterfinals, ladies and gentlemen, we are also looking at best goalkeepers, those who have been able to keep clean sheets, and those who have been able to make the stoppage, and those who have been able to make sure that their net and their surroundings are very clean. It is, of course, we are looking at just 2 keepers from this particular tournament in Ivory Coast, ladies and gentlemen. It is a Super Eagles Nwabali Stanley, who will be battling with South Africa's Ronwen Williams. Of course, these are the 2 major keepers, ladies and gentlemen, who are outstanding in this particular tournament. Fabiano Deco will always bring to you information and why not statistics and previews of the African Cup of Nations. Like I earlier told you, Nwabali from the Super Eagles of Nigeria, he is, of course, going to be battling with his counterpart from South Africa, Ronwen Williams. The Golden Glove at this African Cup of Nations will be contested by both Stanley Nwabali and Ronwen Williams of South Africa. Both have kept clean sheets in their last 4 matches. The only goal Nwabali conceded was in opening 1-1 draw with Equatorial Guinea. And Ronwen Williams, he led in 2 goals for the Bafana when they lost 2-0 to Mali in their first fixture. Both keepers play in South African League. Nwabali, he represents the Chippa United, and Ronwen Williams, he plays for Mamelodi Sundowns. And as it stands, both keepers have 4 clean sheets, more than any other keeper has been able to secure in Ivory Coast. This is, of course, our very brief statistics on those who are best on their own side. Ladies and gentlemen, we are talking about the best goalkeepers after the quarterfinal stages. They have been able to keep 4 clean sheets, and why not? We'll be looking at that particular fixture when it will be the Bafana of South Africa taking on the Super Eagles of Nigeria. This game is going to be played tomorrow. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, today is of course Tuesday, and we are looking forward to that game tomorrow, Wednesday, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for watching. I will be right back with the highest paid coaches, top paid coaches in this particular tournament. Yes, you know them. The very first 5 best paid coaches in this tournament. We will be looking at before the tournament, and why not, maybe those who are still in the tournament. I'll be right back. 5 best paid coaches at the African Cup of Nations 2023 in Ivory Coast. Ladies and gentlemen, have you been wondering which coaches have topped the chart in terms of a salary? How many coaches are going to the bank and cashing out big in this prestigious tournament in the continent? I will be bringing to you these 5 coaches, and beginning from bottom to top, on the 5th place, the 5th best paid coach in this tournament so far has been Walid Regragui. Walid Regragui is, of course, a Moroccan. He is a coach for the Atlas Lions of Morocco. He banks a 60,000 euro salary per month. That is, of course, what he gets as payment every month. And since his appointment in 2022, he took the Atlas Lions of Morocco to a historic World Cup semi-finals in Qatar. That has been Walid Regragui at the 5th position with 60,000 euros monthly salary. And the 4th position has been Portuguese man José Peseiro. Peseiro, the Super Eagles head coach, has been the 4th best paid coach in the AFCON 2023 with a monthly salary of 70,000 euros per month. He is a former Sporting Lisbon and FC Porto coach. Ladies and gentlemen, at the 3rd position, it is Jean-Louis Gasset, the Frenchman who was the head coach for the Elephants of Cote d'Ivoire, and he was as well fired, you can say sacked, for poor performances. He was, of course, banking per month with 108,000 euros as a salary. And the 2nd best paid coach in this African Cup of Nations, this ladies and gentlemen, has been Rui Victoria, who has been the head coach for the Pharaohs of Egypt. He was banking 200,000 euros per month as a salary, and he is, of course, a former Benfica and Al Nassr and Spartak Moscow coach. Ladies and gentlemen, the best paid coach for African Cup of Nations, why not in the continent as far as national football is concerned, and in this tournament, Ivory Coast 2023, the best paid coach has been Jamel Belmadi. Jamel Belmadi, his Algeria head coach, and the champions of 2019, they are as well. They are out of the tournament in this particular campaign. Monthly salary, Belmadi banking 208,000 euros, and he is, of course, one of the longest serving coaches in the continent. That is, of course, our list for you today. We promise you we will be bringing to you more and more and more as the tournament draws to an end. Ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow is going to be some very crucial fixtures when we shall be coming here to give you more analysis, match facts, match previews, why not head-to-head meetings as far as the most prestigious football tournament in the continent is concerned. Thank you very much again. It has been the best players, highest goal scorers so far as after the quarterfinal games are concerned, highest goal scorers. We brought it to you. Best keepers to look at. We have Williams of South Africa and Nwabali of the Super Eagles of Nigeria. and the 5 best coaches so far in the tournament. We have, of course, brought that to your attention, and we will be looking towards the semi-finals, those who will be going through to the final stages of this prestigious tournament. I have been your host, your humble servant, Fabiano Deco, from this end, ladies and gentlemen. Until we meet again tomorrow, thank you for watching.